When I completed high school, actually I scored a very good grade. Pale hivyo mimi nilikuwa nataka kufanya engineering by the way. But to my surprise, the course that I was listed for is not something that I really wanted. So I'm 50-50 if I should still proceed with college ama niachane na kole niende nifanye vitu zingine. Nikaspot an opportunity of selling laptops. So I sold laptops for a period of let's say I think 3 years until I was third year, second semester. In those interactions here and there, you just meet people and ask them, hey, what are you doing? There's one who tells you I'm downloading a movie. There's another one who tells you I'm playing a game. There's another one who tells you I'm working for a client who is in the US. That one now piques your attention. Like you're like, That time I'm juggling between selling laptops and at the same time I'm freelancing now. I'm doing online writing. That time I was telling my classmates like, okay, you know what? Me, I don't want to get employed. You see this thing that I'm doing right now. I'm going to Nairobi and I'm advancing them into a bigger thing. So many didn't see that dream.
Unajua watu wengi ushago ukiwaambia unafanya online.
Yes.
Wanasema unaibia wazungu.
Yeah. That is when I thought about brains with concepts as an academy that teaches people whatever I am doing.
So umefunza watu kama wangapi?
Right now I lost the count, but over 10,000.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Hello everyone, welcome to Adventures in Business on Influencer TV Kenya. My name is Joanne Moneki. Thank you so much for joining us today. We are thrilled to be joined by a visionary digital entrepreneur who is redefining how young people approach freelancing, Forex, and crypto trading. How did he move from selling electronics in campus to building a digital empire? What challenges did he through, and how did he succeed in this business? And again, how can young people approach such opportunities for digital economy? We have a great time to have a great conversation with him, and without much ado, let's welcome him. Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, John.
Thank you so much for inviting us over.
Thank you so much for hosting me.
We are grateful you have such a beautiful space.
Oh, and I'm glad.
Yeah.
My humble, small space.
This is humble.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, still okay. We are grateful that you're not only doing business, but doing something for Africa at large.
Yeah. Sure.
And we would want to have this conversation with you, how you got here through whatever you're doing, how you started everything, because everything is a journey.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and we are grateful.
All right, so hi guys and Influencer TV watchers. My name is Alex Murithi. I'm a full-time digital entrepreneur in the freelance, Forex and crypto space, as well as I am the director at Brains with Concepts. Brains with Concepts is where we are actually. It's a digital skills academy which offers training in freelance writing, Forex trading, and crypto trading. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do your background check first. Where you grew up, where you went to school. In school, like you see when you were young, what you really wanted to become.
Actually, mentioning about being a teacher, my mom and dad they're both teachers actually.
Amazing.
A big shout out to them wherever they are. We should be sharing the link with them so they'll watch it later.
Yeah.
So background, growing back in the village, that is in Meru County, a village known as Nari, deep kidogo, nyumbani. So attended in the initial stages, attended just a normal school, primary school, private one though. Then later on, I was a kind of student. I was an average student, finishing class 8, that is back in 2006. Joining one of the best schools in Meru, which is known as Meru School.
Nice.
Right now it's national school actually. So yeah, so from there on, I After completing high school, then I transitioned to college, which is Chuka. It was then on Chuka University College. Right now it's a full-fledged university, but that time it was really young. Yeah, so that's my background in terms of education.
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah.
So when you joined Chuka University, what course did you go to do over there?
So when I completed high school, actually I scored a very good grade, B+. I can't remember the points, but it was a very nice B+.
Strong.
So strong one, yeah. So pale hivyo kuna kitu ilikuwa inaitwa JAB. I don't know, is the current one, they call it GCOOP sama ni nini, something like something of the sort. So they were, it was the institution that was meant to, select the courses and so on and so forth. So pale hivyo mimi nilikuwa nataka kufanya engineering, by the way. So but to my surprise, the course that I was listed for is not something that I really wanted. So actually I can say I was pushing myself to do that course, and the course is bachelor's. Right now I love it, passion. Like I'm really passionate about it, although I don't do necessarily practice it, but it's something that I came to adapt and love through my college life. So Bachelor of Science, Community Development. Pale hivyo nikaingia kole kuipiga 4 years. But now first year is actually, things do happen for a reason. Wakati nimeingia pale hivyo first year, I've been called for this course. So I'm 50-50 if I should still proceed with college ama niachane na kole niende nifanye vitu zingine. Okay. So in between there I had a lot of time. And that is when I struck my first we call it, I struck my first gold, because actually something that I really used to love doing. So your time ndo nika spot an opportunity of selling laptops. So I was basically, flipping my my pocket money for laptops. And that is when I started business. That is first year, second semester.
Oh, that was first year.
First year, second semester, yeah.
So for how long did you go on with the business of selling laptops?
Now, I started selling laptops. Now, the opportunity came this way. So I had a very fancy laptop. When I was joining college, my parents, gifted me a very nice laptop. So when I went in college, there is a place that we used to hang out. And, people were very amazed by the kind of laptop that I had. And they were like, hey, where did you get this from? So I tell them there's a guy in the city. Actually, your time hata sikuwa nimekuja Nairobi. I was not a frequenter in Nairobi. Maybe I had visited Nairobi for 2 or 3 times, not so many times. So I tell them there's a guy in Nairobi who sells these laptops for me. But if you really need one piece like this one, I can hook you through up. So hapo interest ikakuja. So I noticed when I had 3, 4, 5 requests, then I was like, so many people are asking about laptops. So it means I think kila hiyo kole tulikuwa wasi wengi sana wa kutoka village because people are very struck by the laptop thing. Yeah. So then hapo hivyo nishaona an opportunity. So I've already seen an opportunity. Okay, there is a void of selling laptops. From there on, I went and did some posters here and there. Then placed them all over the school compound and hostels and everything. The other day, after 1, 2, 3, 4 days, I was receiving calls. Hey, I need a laptop. Kwanza wakati help pesa help ilikuwa inaingia. So I was getting a lot of calls. So even though nikaanza kuuza laptops. So I sold laptops for a period of let's say I think 3 years until I was third year, second semester. That is when I started feeling like, laptop thing is becoming a little bit less money. But what happened is that in between, I had engaged in something else. Yeah.
Which was?
So, sasa nimepata laptop. Yes. First year, second semester. But sasa mfuko na iko chini. Because now I was wondering I'm not more of a movie guy, so I was wondering how can I use this laptop of mine to make an extra income, because busy laptop ijaanza kushika hiyo time. Sasa ni hiyo time yenye tuma hangout. So I'm wondering how can I use this laptop, this asset that I have, to make some extra income. So I joined some few guys who are in those interactions here and there. You just meet people and ask them, hey, what are you doing? There's one who tells you I'm downloading a movie. There's another one who tells you I'm playing a game. There's another one who tells you I'm working for a client who is in the US. sasa hiyo, that one now piques your attention, like you're like, working for somebody who is in the US. I'm like, how? And how do you get paid? What do you do exactly? So in the first place, it like it sound kama a scam to me. So these guys were freelancing now. That is when my freelancing journey began. Literally by meeting somebody in a hangout space, and then they tell you, this is what I do, and you're like, it sounds interesting, but I was not interested at that particular moment. But later on, we came to connect later on, and now from selling laptops, or rather owning a laptop, to now doing or making money with this laptop, and the story advances.
And was the transition really smooth for you? 50-50?
No, it was not smooth actually, because during that particular time there was a challenge. My elder brother also at the same time joined college, so it means that this laptop now is being shared between two people. So yeye alikuwa ndana nayo semester moja, mimi nabaki nayo semester nyingine, na hata ile semester yenye niko nayo bado there is sometimes alikuwa anatumanisha, anasema, because he was doing BBIT, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology. So even the parents wakisikia IT, they really prioritize him over me. So having the laptop. So, but in between, there was another. I'm very lucky, and also at the same time, I always think hard to solve my problems that I have amidst me. So there's a guy who had a laptop, but he was not using it, and I told him, how about I hire this laptop for years for 1,000 every week. So that's how I managed to now get a full-time laptop. Now I'm freelancing like crazy, and that time I'm making, let's say, around 7 Gs in a week. So if I pay for 1,000, I'm already still in the money. Yeah, so.
Plus comrade 1,000 a week is a
lot of comrade money. Sasa nikimpea kwanza nikimpiga pale Friday hivi. Hata hatutapatana tena, tunapatana naye Wednesday next week. Ndio ataniza laptop uko nayo, nimwambia iko sawa. Yep.
So that's the same time crypto came in and Forex.
No. This time I'm juggling now in between selling laptops. That is my first income. Yeah. Making quite some good money, because for each laptop I will make around, let's call it around 5 to 6, 7 Gs.
Profits.
So, and yes, in terms of profits, actually nilikuwa nazikujia huku Nairobi, and when I was coming in Nairobi, nilikuwa nachora map, nilikuwa naingia Google usiku, naingia Google Map, naangalia Moi Avenue, nini naangalia, and at that time there was also OLX. Then I would list also the sellers of the laptops who were selling laptops in Nairobi. Now when I came to Nairobi, actually there's a guy who's called Kevin. So Kevo, nikamwambia, how about, I bought 2 laptops from him, and then I told him, how about I pick the third one, but I pay a half. I used to ask for clients' deposits.
Yeah.
So namuitisha deposit 50%. Kama laptop ni 30,000, namuitisha 15. So nakuja nayo. So then mimi na top up na pocket money yangu kidogo hivi. Then I come and pick them. So I told Kevin, how about you give me the third one for free? I'm gonna go with it, because history ya kukuja pia Nairobi kukuja and then kitambo nirudi, it's taking a lot of time. So how about I go with the third one, which is hot selling, and once I sell it, I'm gonna send the money to you. And Kevin trusted me. So na mimi niule mse legit. So I went with, I think, 3 or 4 laptops. So nikauza later on, and I sent the money to him. Now from there, even I call it quit coming to Nairobi. I used to just send him money, or he could send the laptops via shuttle. Then I pick them. Now means faster delivery. So the more the faster the delivery. Now I'm getting so many clients. Actually, I was getting overwhelmed. Maybe in a month I would sell, let's say 4 to 5, 6, 7 in a good month. I would sell at least 5 laptops.
That's
in a month.
Good number for a laptop.
So pale hivyo napata kidogo ya kuspoil mrembo, ya kupiga luku kidogo nini. Yeah, so it was an interesting time. So that time I'm juggling between selling laptops, and at the same time I'm freelancing now. I'm doing online writing. So just kuchora job tu na msee. Kuna msee wa huko Nairobi mtaa. Na nilikuwa nimemwambia niko na experience. Hiyo time I'm just a beginner. I just had hearsay from the other guy, and they were so shy to train me. So I just went through some little shortcuts of training here and there, and doing the heavy lifting by myself. So hapo hivyo na freelance kidogo, natumia to jobs on email, I execute them, I send, At the other time, when I get some free time, naenda kuweka maposters huko kwa njia, kwa mapub pia, mahali mastudio wana hangout.
Lazima.
Yeah. So I'm juggling between these two. Now, freelance writing, and at the same time, I'm selling laptops.
You are in Chuka.
Yes,
so,
yes.
Finally, how did you find yourself in Nairobi?
In Nairobi?
Yeah, in the city.
In the city. Now, now I didn't mention actually, when I came to transition from now, you know, a regular freelancer mwenye ameajiriwa into being my own boss now. Now I'm having a team actually. Nilikuwa na team of I think 7 guys who are working under me. That is a second year. So mimi nilikuwa naamka asubuhi na bid my jobs. Kitambo distribute in my whole team. I like maybe nitachelewa hata classes zingine. And people used to figure it out like why is this guy always late? Like he's always 30 minutes, 20 minutes late. Paka hata lecturer anasema why is the other guy who comes always late? So I'm like, mimi niko job, niko mboka mzee. Niliamka 3 am na class maybe ni ya 7. So kitambo ni bid my jobs na ni distribute na zingine pia ni short deadlines nizi upload. So I used to get late kidogo. Zingine pia assignments zinachelewa because hii side naangalia kapesa sana. Na remember nimeitiwa ile course yenye sikuwa napenda sana. Yeah. So I'm not so much into it na tuko pale second year, so bado naendelea tu kuipenda tu kidogo. So the love bar is not full. Yeah. So it's maybe 30-40%. So now transitioning into you asked me something.
Like how you finally ended up in the city.
I ended up in the city. Now, as I was doing the freelance writing jobs and also selling laptops, one of my dreams, remember mimi nilikuwa nataka kufanya engineering and my mind was actually Nairobi University. So nilikuwa naona wase wenye tulikuwa na wao high school, the way they used to, you know, ball kidogo na maisha ya mtaa. So I felt, you know, the university that I was in, it was very small in terms of size and also development, just like ni kama tu village, ilikuwa kama village setup actually at that time. Right now Chuka has grown, Chuka University has grown, but that time it was a village setup. So I used to admire that lifestyle. Now I'm like, okay, if I happen to maliza shule hivi and I'm already making some money, so the only place that I want to set up my business is in Nairobi. So during that time, there was something that we used to call workstations. Now remember, I'm working with a team. So for me, the dream was like, okay, now I have a team of around 6-7 guys working under me. I want to come to Nairobi, open a big office where I can put up to 20 people. And imagine, nili manage. When nilikuja Nairobi, nilifunga office hapo Roysambu. My first office was in Roysambu, just like a few months after landing in Nairobi. Now, so my dream was to come open an office in Nairobi, have a team, you know, set structures and everything. At the same time, I was to open a laptop shop in CBD. Now, the guy who was supplying me laptops, I was to join him actually, do under him like kidogo in that shop of his. Then later on, of course, with a dream of opening mine later on. Yeah. So I think that is something that really pulled me to Nairobi. And also, friends, like I used to love that Nairobi, you know, the Nairobi dream to a village boy. See, unajua tu, unatamani to everyone from the village. So, it was like in the back of my mind, vile tu namaliza kole na kuja Nairobi. Mimi huyo, kuna magari zinaitangwa Ken Silver. So I left Meru. I left Chuka University. Once I completed actually campus, I stayed up until I think 6 months around. Because that time I was so busy, like I was working in the team, blah, blah, blah. So now, later on, nilikuja Nairobi na mattress, kajiko, and an office desk and chair.
Like
nikaiko wapi pale?
Ulitoa jiko Meru kaleta.
Gas. You know, nililand pale hivyo Roysambu. That is the roundabout yenye nilishukishwa hapo hivyo. Tulikuwa na best yangu anaitwa Tony. That is where I landed in Nairobi. Kaingia Lumumba Drive, Roysambu. Hapo ndo maisha sasa naanza.
Wow. Yeah. How was it for you? Because kuna, like, I believe everywhere you go, the culture is different.
Yep.
So you tend to have culture shock, as much as it's not like you're really moving away, ukaenda mbali sana, but things are different. How people carry themselves back in Meru and how you find people and things moving in Nairobi is totally different.
Yeah.
So how was that for you?
There was a culture shock. I must admit. Number one, I think the expenditure. I was not used to that huge expenditure. So number one, nilikuwa na stay hostel. I think I was paying, I think it's 6,000 or 7,000. Na hiyo ni semester mzima. Na semester in 3 months. So you can imagine. A very nice bedsitter. Sasa nimekuja Nairobi. Bedsitter siwezi toshea in the first place because I think we were living with my bro. My elder bro is in Nairobi now. Nimemwambia wewe tafuta how. So how ni 12,000 pale hivyo kuingia Roisa. At that time. So 12,000. So it's 12,000 in a month. So that is culture shock number one.
I know.
Number two, expenditure tuseme pia ya food ni nini. And then I think large crowds or such. I think there was a couple of things which make you feel like, is this really my space? But with time you get used to it. Yeah.
Amazing. Now you are in Nairobi, now umesettle.
Yeah.
Is this where the journey Forex trading begins?
Now the journey of Forex trading, it begins actually nikiwa college bado. So wakati sasa nimepata mado ya freelancing, ya writing, nini, I'm making some quite good amount of money. Now I'm thinking, how can I channel this money that I have into another money generating vehicle? So that is, and now I needed something which doesn't take much of my time. So I started Googling and, I found Forex trading. But even before I found Forex trading, some friends of mine whom we were still freelancing with had already advanced to Forex trading. Actually, this is what happens in the online space. During that time, I don't know, this sahi kunaenda aje, but wase wengi walikuwa na transition from now writing, they get into Forex. And they get into crypto. I don't know nowadays on advance kutoka gani. It's been a couple of years. So now some of my friends had already advanced into Forex trading. So and I was seeing the moves that they are making. They are making bigger moves. So I think 1 year to me completing campus is when I start Forex trading. But now that is the learning stage. Doing it actively, now it's post college. I dive deeper into it. Yes, that is when now Forex trading, I think imeingia sasa kwa veins vizuri.
Now from that point you never wanted to do anything else?
From that time hata sikukuwa na CV, kuna mali nilikuwa attachment kidogo kuna mali nilikuwa attachment internship, that is when I was in I think that year ama fourth year, I don't even remember, but wakati nilikuwa internship there is a lecturer mwenye alikuwa amenitafutia hiyo internship. So he told me, those guys are very nice, and they were, yes. I was in a children's children program somewhere in Meru. So that lecturer told me, okay, those guys, they're looking for somebody who has your background and they really loved your work. How about you work with them? So say me natengeneza like 50 Gs. 50 ikienda on the lower side. So I'm like, naitiwa job, I think it was around, he told me they're not paying, but they're gonna give you a small stipend to keep you pushing. Na unajua sasa hiyo job iko hapi Tharaka Nithi. Sasa Tharaka Nithi is like the Ukambani of Meru.
Yes,
so inakuna pa kumekauka kidogo. So I was like, this is not for me. So I told him, you can just pick somebody else.
It's
so
not
I think he picked somebody else who was a coursemate. Who was really deserving, because me your time now nilikuwa nimeshapita kidogo. Alikuwa na deserve because he was desperate, and then unajua wase wengi pia unajua walikuwa na dayo mi mzaya hata nikitafutia job kwa county.
Wow.
So tumemaliza college, msee amepiga miezi kama 3 4 5 6 ako jobless. So he was deserving because he didn't have something else to do. Yeah.
Okay. So a couple of people must have tried this digital entrepreneurship.
Yep.
But not all of them have succeeded.
Yeah.
So what really is the secret?
Now, when it comes to digital entrepreneurship, or let's say the make money online space, people usually think that kuna ile prezo alisema taptengele unafinya button ya dollar and then you download the dollars.
Yeah.
So most people think that it is a get rich quick scheme. Like you want to jump on it today, then after 2 or 3 days you're already downloading the dollars, but it doesn't happen that way. So it comes with a lot of number one, research. It comes with a lot of heavy lifting. That is the research. It comes with perseverance, because in between hapo hivyo kuna heartbreaks. For instance, you might be having like unaweza kuwa pia na team maybe if you are a freelancer and you're working on a platform, your platform gets closed. Kama hizi zinaitangwa Fiverr, Upwork, there are those freelancing platforms. They're very strict on terms of hiring and such. In forex trading also, like you can make some blunders here and there. So, like there's usually a process that you have to pass by for you to be a refined either forex trader, for you to be a refined freelancer, and so on and so forth. Yeah.
And what are the challenges? What challenges do you face, sana? Maybe there is a challenge that you started facing a while ago, a couple of years ago when you were beginning, and that challenge has been so recurring.
I think myself, when I was starting off, the challenge that I was facing, I think I would say that people don't, in the African context, people don't embrace entrepreneurship. So it's very hard for you as an African child to tell your dad, your mom, your brother, your sister that you're going into business and you want to make money, or you want to be a billionaire, or you want to be a multi-millionaire. So it usually comes with a lot of rejection. Might be even some soft rejection, but anakwambia biashara, wewe nani kwenu ashaifanya biashara faulu,
Yeah.
So I think in the African context, we need to embrace entrepreneurship. We need to embrace people who are thinking beyond the limits, especially when you have big dreams. People wanaona ni kama you are in your own space. So imagine me kwambia mzai, and actually that time I was telling my classmates, like, okay, you know what, me I don't want to get employed. You see this thing that I'm doing right now, I'm going to Nairobi and I'm advancing them into a bigger thing. So many didn't see that dream. So a lot of them were telling me, you're wasting time. Sisi tunaitoa job ya accounting. Unajua
watu wengi ushago ukiwaambia unafanya online.
Yes.
Wanasema unaibia wazungu.
The online thing has also been, has come with a lot of criticism because people brand it as illegal, or it's a scam or something like that, without knowing that it's something that legitimate and people are earning legitimate money from the online space, but you have to position yourself in the right space, and also you have to network with the right people, because kuna wase wengi pia wana hide behind I'm working online, but in real sense they are doing some dirty stuff.
Yeah. So how do you overcome such challenges? How did you overcome them? Cause
you have to be strong, and also you have to be grounded onto your dream and vision. For instance, for me, during that time, people had already seen, ile ka gold, the diamond has already started shining. Yani nilikuwa nishajingarisha. So even in terms of how you carry out yourself, you already finished college and you look like, unaka uko sawa, ulipata job wapi? Those are your aunties now asking, or your uncles. Naambia, I'm not employed. What do you do? Business. So siblings wao wanatumwa ndeni kwa Alex mfunzo hiyo vitu. So actually the Brains with Concepts brand was born out of people who were interested in learning whatever I was doing from me. So people were inquiring like, mazee, si unifunza hizo vitu za online. Zilitonga vitu za online. So I was like, okay, which one do you want to learn? Online writing. Okay. This is how we go about it. So tunapush na msee 1 2 3 days kidogo anasikia ni ngumu. Anatoroka. Mwingine anakuja, forex nataka kulearn sasa forex. Forex kunaendanga aje? Namwambia, come, let's do it. Nampigisha classes za one week, 2 weeks. Kidogo ananiambia, hiyo kitu mazeni ngumu, we nipe like 2 weeks, kuna mali nimeitoka internship. I'm gonna come later on. So already you've wasted your time with these guys. So I'm like, now I don't even want to engage with people like casually, I was just trying to help them. But now they're taking my time for granted. So that is when the thought of like, how can I come up with, an umbrella which teaches and takes these people under my mentorship. That is when I thought about Brains with Concepts as an academy that teaches people whatever I am doing. And if you can see, the services that we offer is exactly things that I've been doing for a decade. Yeah.
So umefunza watu kama wangapi?
Right now I lost the count, but over 10,000.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Within as a all the three services, if I can check in our online portal, like I can see people dating back to 2019. That is when we actually launched the portal. But even before the portal, we had more people even who joined earlier on. So it's a lot of people. Let's say 5,000, 6,000 most or more.
Okay, that's quite a great number.
Quite a number.
Yeah. And so now, with that number, what can other young people do just to tap into opportunities of the digital economy?
Right, so right now we living in the digital space. Unasikia sahi kama my eyes zimekuja kila mahali. So I would like to tell people that there is power in embracing technology, especially in the digital age. Things are changing rapidly. People are being thrown out of their jobs because they don't have any relative advantage. So how about you position yourself in where the world is moving to? The world is moving towards AI. The world is moving towards remote work, remote jobs, and everything. And that is what we're offering here. So you always have to look at where the world is heading to, and then you join in that direction. So people need to embrace online. We are living in a digital age. We are in the 21st century now. Si kama ile kitambo ilikuwa inasema watu wa online ni wakora. No, people are millionaires and billionaires because of the online and the digital world. Yep. That's
really something to take in. And for now, kindly allow us to go for a short break. Of course, we are having fun in this conversation, and we will be back shortly. See you. Wallahi guys, mkini support. Anyway, hello from this side. It's your girl Joanne Mwaneki, and this is Prime House Interiors Limited. And today I want to show you one of a commercial space that was designed by Prime House Interiors Limited. Better believe me guys, it was done 2 years ago. Hi Alex.
Hi John.
How are you?
Good to see you.
Good
I'm fine.
to see you too.
I'm fine. Yeah, welcome to our space.
Looks beautiful.
Yeah, soft spot when you enter into this, into the office.
Okay.
So you welcomed by this, beautiful orange color, and that beautiful, is it called the logo?
Yeah.
Kumestikiwa kwa wall hapo. Then we have also the desk. Imechaka kidogo, but it's time. I think we need to call in Prime House and ofanye retouch kidogo.
Okay.
So matching, the colors on the wall, and also these beautiful seats, and of course we have these beautiful lightings over here. Yeah, so makes really the place look so warm and cool to any visitor.
Yeah.
So this is a reception desk.
Nice.
And on a daily basis, you meet a lady by the name Mercy there. This is actually our training room. So we were looking for a very cool place and space where when our students, they're having their classes here, they feel comfortable and welcomed. So facing this, this screen over here, so white on black. Na tuko na screen pale na tuko na whiteboard. Okay. So the trainers will use these for illustration purposes. So as simple as it is, but you see very neat indeed.
This is exactly what you asked Prime House to deliver?
Absolutely, yes. And they did deliver exactly what I wanted. Over here we have this beautiful corridor. When I'm bored anytime, I come here for some pictures and for some inspiration. Okay. It feels like a garden when you have, when you have these beautiful flowers over here. So we have these neat flowers over here. Then, what do you call this?
It's called the wainscoting. Yes.
I almost forgot the name.
Yeah, fits this wall perfectly.
Absolutely. So when you come here now, this is the epitome of the, the beauty of the office. So what attracts you most is that we have this beautiful desk. Then we have that beautiful, you can come and touch.
What's the inspiration behind this?
All right. So I needed something which is cozy and looks, neat. At the same time, kitu ya kidosi. Kitu ya kidosi na ya kibosi.
Wow.
So the texture and the look, complements whatever I wanted.
How was your experience working with Prime House?
So it was a fantastic experience. I have to say that the Prime House team is quite professional, and whatever they promise, they actually deliver, and also on time. Time is of great essence, and especially when it comes to business and delivering, projects. So I was very pleased with the delivery and everything else. Everything went smooth.
Okay.
Yes.
And how was the space served you?
For 2 years now, so looks still mint. Maybe I should call you tupige mwaka ingine moja, and then I call you for a retouch. But so far so good. I'm impressed. Yeah.
We are impressed as well.
Yeah.
Because you, as our client or rather a customer, you are satisfied.
Sure.
And that is what matters.
Yeah.
We style your space to your lifestyle.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, so thank you.
Asante sana na karibu sana.
So out of 10, 10 being the highest.
I'm gonna give you 10. I'm gonna give you that 10.
Good.
I'm that generous. But I'm generous with a reason, because I'm impressed.
You're impressed. Okay, thank you so much for having us.
Thank you so much, and you're welcome as well.
Okay, thank you. All right. Thank you so much for waiting on us. We are back and ready to continue with the conversation before we get to the quick fire questions. Have you enjoyed your break? Enjoy break?
Yeah, the break was nice, healthy.
Okay, amazing. So you're ready to continue with the conversation?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Now, tulikuwa tumeachia somewhere where you said that so many people view the online business as a scam.
Yeah.
So why do you think it's viewed that way?
Now, the reason why the online space or the digital space is viewed as a scam is because the African context, tumezaliwa tukijua na vitu tangibles. For instance, you can see something. So, but now, when it comes to the digital space, most of things are visual or done online. So, for instance, if you earning kama money inakuja kwa PayPal, so it's not money that you can touch.
Yeah.
But pale hivyo nyumbani, ama kama umezoea kuoperate kioski ya mamako ama kibanda ama nini ama matatu business,
Yeah.
unaona stock ndio hile, pesa yangu ndio hii. Ndio hii. Imagine hapa sasa unabuy bitcoins, na bitcoins tu ziko kwa simu yako. So and you go about your business. Ama unalipwa na PayPal dollars, zinaingia tu virtually, hata uelewi PayPal works with, it's an email. So somebody can imagine somebody sending money to your email.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? So it's something very virtual. Number two is because there is lack of knowledge. So and all of people are not enlightened on easy vitu za online ni nini haswa, what's the real thing that is happening. So remember, anything that you do, whether online or physical, you must be adding value into a what? There must be a value chain.
Yeah.
So for instance, if you're working online for somebody who is in the US, maybe you're doing video editing, maybe you're doing captioning, maybe you're doing article or SEO blogs for him or her, you must be adding value to their business. Now, most people come and you are, okay, this is a platform where you're investing and you're getting double your money each and every day after every month. It sounds very unrealistic. Like, it's unrealistic. So many people are not enlightened on what they have to do online, on the value that they have to offer in return of their money, because they are spending time on that activity that they're doing.
Mimi kuna kitu nataka kuuliza initoke.
Haya, uliza ikitoke, nitakujibu.
Si unajua wale watu piga suti na wanapiga picha kando ya demu hapo. Unawajua?
Wanaitangwa aje
wale wa online business fulani.
Yep.
And they have I don't know where they get our numbers from, but you'll get a text or a WhatsApp from like 7 people a week. They are telling you to join this business.
Okay.
Joining with this amount of money, and then from there, they give you the breakdown.
Yeah.
What's like? Is it the same? Is it the same thing? I don't understand kabisa here.
No, totally different. And actually, those are some of the scams that do happen, because for that one is a multi-level marketing. So for them, they earn money by recruiting somebody. So it just works like an MLM. So it's a trickle-down triangles. Call it a tree, a trickle-down tree. So I recruit you, you pay 12,000. So out of the 12,000, I'm gonna be paid maybe 6,000. Okay. So and then you have to recruit another one. Imagine sasa biashara ina collapsing wakati now there are no more, and there's no one else who is joining that chain of recruiting.
Okay.
So those are
so
MLMs.
It's not part of it.
It's not part of it. It's not part of it. Yeah.
All right, amazing. That was just a by the way. So moving on with brains with concepts.
Yes.
Would you just break down for us the kind of services that you offer, or rather all the services, if they are mentionable?
Yep.
Unaweza tuambia.
All right. So of course they are. So Brains with Concepts is a digital skills academy that offers 3 services. Primarily, we train on freelance writing. Now, when it comes to freelance writing, the field is broad. So there is article writing, there is blogging, there is search engine optimization, there is copywriting. That is all in the umbrella of freelance writing. Then we also have Forex trading training. So Forex trading is basically buying and selling of currencies. So just like the way when you mtu akitoka US, he has $100 and he comes and changes that $100 into Kenya shillings, he's gonna get $100 times 130 Kenya shillings. That is that around 13,000 Kenya shillings. That if it's $100, the same thing now can be done online via some applications. That is now buying and selling of currencies, forex trading. So you speculate, the price of one currency against the other, the value of one currency against the other. Then we have the latest and the hottest now is crypto trading. So crypto trading is basically digital money. Now the same way we had barter trade, we were doing barter trade, then we came into paper money, then we came into card money, then we now have digital money, which is now crypto. So slowly getting adapted, but we're getting there. Yeah, so those are the services that we offer. We offer training, both training and mentorship on the sum.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, before we get to where you'll tell people pahali wanaweza kupata, I would just love you to address someone over there who is so afraid of becoming a digital entrepreneur, but it's something they are willing, lakini woga haiwaruhusu. What can you tell that person?
Hey you out there, so I'm welcoming you onto the digital side of business. So we are living in the 21st century where everything is all about technology, is all about going digital. So don't be left behind. People are working online, and it's evident from the growing number of people who are working online. At the same time, there's so much unemployment out there. So the levels of unemployment are so high, and the only way that we can be able to minimize levels of unemployment is by people joining the digital economy. So, but if you join the digital economy, just know that you must be adding value. It's not just sitting there and expecting to earn money. So, but at the same time, make sure that you join people who are experienced, people who know what they are doing, people who can offer you the right guidance, so that you can be in the safe space. I hope to see you at Brains with Concepts.
Amazing. Now tell them where to find you if they want to come looking for you, if they want to enroll for school, all that. All
right. So we are available on our physical office. That is Spar Mall, 2nd floor, S47. Spar Mall is along Thika Road, pale Ivo Kimbo, next to Nibs College. If you want to get us online, you can check us at www.brainswithconcepts.com. Across all social media pages at Brains with Concepts, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Tuko mahali, sisi ni wase digital bana.
Great job.
Yeah.
Are you ready for quick fire questions?
I'm ready.
All right.
Any day.
All right. Question number 1. Have you ever had a student who mulifanya, like you went through on a journey for this online business, and then it did not turn out well for them, and they came back to blame you?
Of course, they doesn't miss like 1 or 2 complaints. Yes, it has ever happened.
Okay.
Yep.
Ni pesa ngapi ile mingi sana ushawahi make kwa hii biashara?
Are you talking about in a day, in a month, in?
Let's give it a month.
In a month? Well, I don't want to mention figures. I don't want to mention figures, but it's good money. It's good money that can make you smile and dance. Exactly. But I've made some good money. Yeah.
Okay, amazing. What's that one thing that you cannot live without?
Live without a phone. My phone. I cannot really live without my phone.
That's so
It
good.
literally runs my business. Yeah.
Okay, that was quick. What's one thing that you cannot stop buying?
Stop buying?
Kabisa. Huwezi acha kununua. You cannot stop buying.
Shoes. I'm a
Oh,
lover of shoes.
amazing.
Yeah.
So your most expensive shoe, how much?
I think 15 G's. Yeah.
Amazing. Sasa kuna employee wako alikuwa amepeana swali pia. Are you married?
Yes, I'm married.
Oh, kwa hivyo kama pesa ionekani sana unaenda.
I'm so married by should I mention name? Bede, anaitwa kama wewe.
Oh.
Yes.
Joanne,
Yeah.
guys, my name is Joanne.
Yeah. Married, anaitwa Joan Purity. Married, and we have one son. His name is Gadiel. Shout out to my family.
I hope Melvin amesikia. Yeye ndo alikuwa amenituma sijui. Anyway, thank you so much. I think we are done with that session.
Yeah.
Anything else maybe to add on?
Oh yes. So before you leave, I have a small gift for you.
Oh, amazing.
So there is this goodie bag over here.
Wow.
Huwezi ingia kwa hii room alafu utoke bila zawadi, and it's your first time.
Amen.
So receive it with a grateful heart.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, I love it. I'll check what's in here. Okay, wow. Okay, all right, guys.
You love
I
it already?
Mine, I do. Thank you so much. Well, guys, we had a lot of fun doing this conversation. Personally, I'm grateful and I had a lot of fun, so thank you so much. For those who have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please just do that for us. It goes by the name Influencer TV Kenya. Like, share, and comment. We definitely have exclusive interviews with entrepreneurs, and you can just definitely grab something from there. Also, do not forget to follow us on our social media platforms: Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, not forgetting Twitter at Influencer TV Kenya. This episode has been proudly sponsored by Prime House Interiors Limited, and you can find them on their website at primehouseinteriors.co.ke. Thank you so much. See you next time. We love you.